Ready to live. Good morning, everyone. Today I slept for a long time because I really needed to. I think everything is finally just settling down in my head, and my head is like, yes, we need to sleep to process everything that happened in this trip because good gracious, wow, so many things happened. Here down in Louisiana, people really are a lot warmer and welcoming and kinder than anywhere else. I talked about it on my channel before, how more welcoming people are in the States, and I've been experiencing it everywhere, honestly. But down here in Louisiana, like when I was in Pierport, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and people were passing on their boatfish from far away, you know, and we were sitting on the chairs, and they're just like, you know, like hi, you know, and everybody was saying hi in the car, hi, on the street, hi. You don't know those people, but they all say hi to you, and I love it, you know. This is something I don't really see anywhere else, and a lot more smiling, you know, like, hey, how do you do today? How are you doing today? And I love it. On Tuesday was another rainy day, but I still wanted to go out and check out the French market. Putting the Christmas decorator. Along the way, I stumbled across a Christmas store, and I was in awe, I think it is, about this place, and I kept sending a lot of pictures and videos to mom and my brother because it would have been a dream place for them. And you know, I mean, it was November something, Christmas was coming up. It was just so much fun. French market itself was quite empty. I don't know if it's because it was still in the morning, or if it's because it was in the week, you know, during the week, or maybe it was just because it was rainy. But yeah, I was kind of looking for gifts, but didn't find anything interesting, so I just left. And as I was getting hungry, I heard a band playing, and they were playing at a restaurant. I was like, well, I'm gonna check out the menu, which I did, and looked interesting. They had po' boys. So I just sat in front of the band and ordered a gator po' boy. They had a shrimp one, but it was fried shrimp, and I wasn't feeling like eating fried food this day, so I ordered the gator one, and it was really good. It was a sausage one, but yeah, I remember it was really good, and I had just a really good time listening to the band, and it was fun. As it kept raining, I just made my way back to the hostel, and then I worked for the rest of the day. And then when Danny got out of work, we went for dinner. I don't think it was our last dinner because I was leaving on Thursday, but it was our second to last dinner. I think this is how you say it.
What you got? That's what we ordered.
The next day was Wednesday. I was leaving on Thursday, so I took an Uber to my next hotel. I took a hotel, like a room right next to the airport. Good morning, everyone. I just checked in my hotel. That is right in that. I have a hard time talking. I just got a warning for a tornado and I'm just scared. The phone made such a big sound like in St. Louis and I was like, what's happening? What's happening? It's this tornado warning and it's alright. Anyway, so here is my room for today because it's 11:30 a.m. Check-in was supposed to be at 4 p.m. but I had to check out at 11 at my hostel. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna come, and they had a room for me, so I'm gonna be able to edit the video for hopefully today here and watch that tornado, whatever it is. But yeah, so today is Wednesday, November 13. Tomorrow I'm taking a flight to go to South Carolina. I'm very excited, but for now it's gonna be work. And tonight I'm gonna spend my last hours with Danny, who's working right now actually right at the airport. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see what's going on with that tornado.
These are the areas that you want to be in your safe place. As we were watching this area of the storm making its move to the north, and you may say, well, this doesn't look like much on radar, but one of the reasons is because we are having to look at this from our mobile radar.
They have a coffee machine. It was hidden and I didn't know, and I just felt way much better now that I know I'm gonna be able to drink coffee. Coffee is like a comfort drink for me, and I'm still freaked out about this emergency. Oh, I'm so happy I have a room for myself. I've been staying in that hostel for Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, 4 nights. 4 nights. And honestly, it was great. I'm all blurred. It was great in a way that the bed was really comfy. I had 2 pillows, 2 blankets. It was clean. I had lockers for free, all that, which is not always the case. I loved it, and it was, you know, I take hostels because it's really cheap. It's like 30 bucks a night. It's nothing, and you got everything. They even have free breakfast over there. Too bad I don't eat breakfast, but at least I had like free coffee. And it's just, you know, it's like in a dorm. You live with several people, and I mean, for me, I always choose the only women. You can choose mixed, or you can usually hostels, they also have like private rooms, but it's as expensive as any other hotel. So yeah, I think for a couple of days it was great. I was really right in the middle of New Orleans, you know, Canal Street. It was great. But after a couple of nights, I am really happy to have a room for myself, especially today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repack all of my stuff, so it won't be more than 50 pounds. I can't believe this Louisiana trip is coming to an end. I've been here for 2 weeks. It feels like I've been here for longer because I've been doing so much, and at the same time it feels like I've landed, you know, like 3 days ago. But it's usually what happened, you know. Time hits differently when you travel, when you have fun and all that. The good thing is, and this is a real good thing for me, I am not going back to France after that. Like I said, I'm going to South Carolina for a couple of days. I'm very excited, especially being with my favorite person in the world. That's gonna be great. So that will be nice, and that will be easier for me to leave Louisiana and Danny. I can't believe we finally met. We've been talking for years, you know, through email and all that, and then finally met, and we got along so well. He's the goofiest guy I've ever seen, I've ever hang out with, and it's just, you know, always laughing and always so positive and all that. It's great, so I'm definitely coming back. I'm eager for you to see South Carolina. I'm eager for myself, for me to see South Carolina, because I've never been there. And we'll see, after South Carolina, I don't think I'll go back to France yet. I have a couple of ideas I want to do, but I need to see, you know, my potential possibilities. Anyway, I don't want to talk for forever. I need to work. You guys need to see a video today. That would be great. It's Wednesday. That would be nice. Yeah. I'm a bad girl. I stole the hummus house pen because it was so pretty. Is it blurred? I think it's that. It's weird because I can see myself in the mirror. I can see myself in the reflection of the camera. Work, Mary. Good gracious. This is beautiful.
What's your friend's name?
Bob.
Bob?
Bob was rich.
Wow. Good gracious. Oh my goodness.
So these are the original gates. Of course, they tore the house down.
Okay.
These are the original gates where it says AC at the top of the gate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See it? That's Al Copeland. Oh, look, a Lamborghini in the driveway.
Oh my god. That's right. Wow. And that's it. On November 14, it was Thursday, and it was the day I had to leave Louisiana for South Carolina, which is going to be the next series, and you're gonna see videos of that starting next week or in a couple of days anyway. Oh, it's finally leaving. All right, people, I'm ready to leave. Last couple of hours in Louisiana. I'm going to South Carolina. I'll probably land. I will land if everything goes well at 7 p.m., which is 6 p.m. here. So yeah, the room was amazing. I really highly recommend this hotel. They've been so arrangeant because I arrived so early and all that, and just, it was really great. Let's go. It also marks the end of my Louisiana trip and all of those amazing, excellent, precious, awesome memories I made in this one-of-a-kind state. And I want to say a huge, freaking huge thanks to Danny for hosting me, for showing me what is the real Louisiana, and for enabling me to ride my first Mustang, to hold a baby gator, to eat such amazing food, to get to know, where is it? I do have a picture of him with Kevin, to do the interview with Kevin, and just to make this trip unforgettable, inoubliable, unforgettable. I cannot wait to go back. I just want to say thank you for following this series and adventures. I hope it made you realize that Louisiana is a one-of-a-kind place, and it's not just about Bourbon Street or New Orleans, but it's also about the kindness of the people and the amazing food, and also just the very developed wildlife, raw wildlife. When I think about Louisiana now, the first thing that comes to my mind is the warmth and kindness of people, and how much they're connected, and how warm the community is over there, and how just kind people are. And I didn't have this idea of Louisiana being such a raw wildlife part of the States, but it really is, and that's definitely something I enjoyed a lot, as you saw so many times, looking for snakes and all that. Do you have a story about a snake? When we were in Fairport, the Gartner snake I saw, I tried to catch it at some point. It was in the rocks. Right when I was about to catch it, I saw another snake under the rock that I didn't see because of the angle, and it was big and it was not looking very kind, and I didn't see the face, I just saw the body. So I took a picture and I showed it to Danny, and he told me he was I don't remember the name, and that can kill you in like not very long. So it would have been a very bad end of the day, probably end of the trip for me, if I were to be bitten by that snake. But it was a great frightening realization for me, realizing that first of all I should leave the effing animals alone and stop my animal inside of me who's trying all the time to catch other animals and such. And Louisiana can be dangerous, and we're just weak humans, and a snake can kill me, so I should just be more careful. And that was a great lesson that I will always remember for sure. In France, we do have snakes. We do have vipère that can bring you to the hospital. I do know some people die from them, every year, but it's like super rare and all that. But humans here in Europe, they hunting down, especially in France, wolves and lynx and bears and a lot of carnivores, animals that were a threat to us. So now they're coming back more and more. So it's awesome. But I grew up in an environment where there was no actual threat. And I spent a lot of time in nature, in the countryside. Yeah, I think I'm just so used to that I forgot that I'm just a human and that there are animals that can kill me. So it was a great lesson, definitely humbled me up a lot. And that's it. But thanks so much for watching this series. The South Carolina videos are coming. And then I went to Minnesota, remember? Back to Minnesota, so that's coming too. But yeah, enormous, huge thanks to Danny for that. And I will be back in Louisiana, so you will see him again on YouTube, on the videos for sure. I cannot believe it's over. It's so weird. I mean, I have so many pictures all around my room right now about this amazing trip. And yeah, I mean, it's been over for me for a couple of 2 months already, but I've been spending all my days and time editing the videos. It's like I've been just reliving again and again this trip, and now it's over. So it's a bit weird because it was such a huge trip. So much happened, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time in South Carolina. Bye bye, take care of yourself, stay hydrated.